Hi, this is Yanni Kifle with your DMV Team Realty. I'm here with Bo Lee of Movement Mortgage. We are here to talk about some key changes happening to the FHA loan, and these are things you got to know. So she's here to talk about that. So we'll start off, and those are we're going to talk about three of the most important things. One of the ones is part-time employment. There's some changes happening in part-time employment.
Yes, there are, Yanni, and that's pretty. It is pretty big. Currently, if we have a buyer who has part-time income,
Okay.
if we have at least 1 year of part-time income but not 2, we can typically count that income. So, for example, I have a client right now who is an Uber driver.
Okay, yeah.
He's been working for Uber for about 1.5 years. I can count that income.
Okay.
After September 14th, I will not be able to count that income unless he's can show that income for at least 2 years.
2 years, so it has to be 2 years,
Yep,
no more.
No more exceptions to that.
Okay. Wow. I know, especially around here, there's a lot of people that have part-time employment. And then I guess with the gifts, what can you tell me about gifts? I know a lot of people get, especially first-time home buyers, get gifts from their parents or whoever may be.
We see that a lot, especially for first-time home buyers, just as you're saying. So the change in the gift fund guidelines is that we are going to have to ask the donor, the person who makes the gift, for their bank statement.
Okay.
And if there are large deposits in the bank statement, we're going to have to document where that money came from.
Okay.
We don't have to do that now.
Okay.
So that could make a significant difference.
At least more complicated in terms of documentation and all that.
More work for everyone.
Okay. And I guess the biggest one is with student loans. This could be really, really huge.
It's huge.
And so,
in this area, lots of super educated people with lots of student loans.
Yeah, I know. And even the ones that are currently working have their masters and all of that. So what is the big change happening with student loans?
So the big change is that we're going to have to count deferred student loan payments.
Okay.
So right now, if a student loan is deferred for at least 1 year after the close date, we don't have to count that payment against the borrower. And that's going to change. So no matter how long the loan is deferred, we will have to figure out what that payment is and count it against the borrower, and that's huge.
Wow, that's really going to make a difference. And so all of these changes, when are they supposed to be in terms of implemented?
They're going to be in effect on September 14th. What that means is that a borrower has to have an FHA case number before September 14th in order to avoid the new guidelines.
Meaning you have to be under contract or ratified.
They have to have a ratified contract, and then their lender has to go to the FHA and get an FHA case number for that property. And as long as they do that before September 14th, they won't have to worry about these new guidelines.
Okay, get that September 14th. And there's guys, there's 2 pages worth of changes, and these are just 3 of the most important ones that I thought you guys should be aware of. And so with FHA loans, just to make you a little bit more familiar, this is a loan that most first-time home buyers use. It requires less of a down payment, 3.5. So, but with these changes coming, it's going to make it a little more tougher to get qualified. So I just thought it would be beneficial for you to know these changes. If you've been on the fence about buying a house, definitely a time to make a move, since these changes may make it harder for you to qualify. Again, Yanni Kifle with your DMV Team Realty. Hope this was beneficial. If it was, pass it on and share it. Bo, thank you so much for the information.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.